Since 2012, Cellulartronics has been providing Central Florida with the best phone repair and electronics repair. We fix all electronics from iPhone, Samsung, Sony, and many more. We also do TV repair and fix your tablets. Right now, you can get a glass back cover for the iPhone 8 to an iPhone X for only $95. iPhone 11 and up, back covers are only $120. We have 2 locations to serve you in Sanford and DeBary. Visit Cellulartronics.com or call 407-302-3396. That's Cellulartronics.com or 407-302-3396.
Welcome to the Buff Show, weekly roundup and preview of the big Saturday show. I'm your host, Matt Buff, and well, look who's here.
Hi.
It's Brittany Walker.
Happy to be here.
What are you doing here?
Well, you know, this crazy guy called me and said, do you want to join me and, possibly co-host the Buff Show? And I said, yeah, let's do it.
Heck yeah. Must have been a really cool guy who asked you to do that. That's our first big announcement. Brittany's going to be joining us on the Buff Show as the co-host. So applause everywhere, right? We're going to have a lot of fun, too. So, Brittany, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself.
Well, I am a 27-year-old toddler mom to a little boy named Parker, a little redhead. I am a proud constitutional conservative. I am a Trump supporter, Trump 2020. And I am here to help spread the word about being a Republican and what that looks like and, just getting the word out there for Trump.
And we're going to have a lot of fun on this show, too.
Absolutely.
Everything's a joke. When we talk about Joe Biden's town hall. Joe Biden, and first of all, Trump did a town hall for ABC. Joe Biden did a town hall for CNN. And for Joe Biden, it was really tough. For Trump, it was really easy.
Wait a minute. Strike that. Reverse it.
Yep, absolutely right. That was actually a really cakewalk for Joe Biden. They say softball questions, I say beach ball questions. One was like, so I look over my Biden sign in my yard and I see a wave of Trump flags and Trump signs. This was a question from the audience for Joe Biden.
Oh my goodness.
And that was one of the harder questions. She goes, how do you bring all them together? Well, first of all, if you're in your yard and you're the one person with a Biden sign, and you see a wave of Trump flags, you're probably not winning that state.
Probably not. I'd actually probably take my sign inside.
Yeah, first of all, the Trump supporters are nice. They're not going to go pee on it like Biden supporters do. But you're going to feel lonely. Lonely?
Yeah.
You're going to feel lonely with that one Biden sign.
Sell your house, go somewhere else.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to move to a Biden-friendly district. That's what she should do. Right? And there's one of those here in Sanford. There was about 7 Biden signs in a row heading towards downtown Sanford.
Yep, I saw that. And there's actually a store in downtown Sanford of all Biden stuff, and I almost stopped in.
We should go live in front of that store.
We should. What do you guys think?
Now, is that next to the COVID store?
Yeah, it should be, right? Where they sell the masks and the gloves and the hand sanitizer.
Yeah, and Joe Biden wears that mask. It covers his entire being, covers his soul.
Yeah, it really does.
So we'll talk more about that on the show. Tomorrow we have Mark W. Smith. He's president scholar at King's College in New York City, author of a bestseller, First They Came for Your Guns, Now They're Coming for Your Freedom.
Yeah.
He is going to be exciting to talk to.
Absolutely, especially about the 2A rights.
Well, you're big on that. Talk about the guns you own and how you like being able to own them.
Yeah, well, I have a Spikes Tactical AR-15, I have a Glock 42, and I have a Springfield Mod 2 9mm. Love my guns. As a single mom, it's especially important that I have, protection in my home. So I have one to carry, one for home protection, one for the range, and also to scare people, which would be the AR.
Yes, indeed. If you walk into a house, I don't care, single mom or not, that AR is a scary thing.
Absolutely.
And you have the right to own that. One thing that's interesting we're going to do down the road is Brittany's going to be out at a range and we're going to invite women to come down and learn how to shoot. It's going to be awesome.
That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of plans on the table, but when you made me think of something when you talked about being a single mother, because the left wants your guns, but they want to defund the police and they want criminals out of prison.
Right.
How safe do you feel in that kind of world?
Right. Well, that's what they're not thinking. They're not thinking of the big picture. They're thinking if we take everyone's guns, then people are no longer a threat. But there's a lot more weapons out there than just guns. So
Yes, there is indeed. And there's knives, as we've seen in recent cases. And Biden even said, well, Juan Williams said this on Fox News. That's a beauty.
Yeah.
Juan Williams. Good God, that guy. I guess he has to say stupid stuff just to make a balance. But he's like, just because they pull a police, or just because the guy pulls a knife on the police, doesn't mean they should shoot him.
yeah.
Good luck with that.
Last time I checked, if you threaten a law enforcement officer, if they shoot at you, then they're not liable.
No, not at all. Because they have to defend themselves too. They have families.
Well, they have families to go home to, and that's what people are forgetting, is that they have families that expect them to come home from their shift every night.
They're trained to defend themselves. It's their lives more important than somebody that's a criminal. And Black Lives Matter. They don't care unless you're a criminal.
Right.
They don't care about the babies. And when we have Aaron Perini's going to join us too tomorrow. Packed show. 94.9 FM, AM 950, and we're going to be live on Facebook. I found out the studio is good to go for the Facebook Live. We're going to be live all over the place, 3 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. Don't miss it. But I'm going to ask Aaron Perini about that ABC event where President Trump did the town hall with a bunch of raving liberals, and then the one guy gets up there and says he's a Trump supporter. But his question was, I'm pro-life and I have diabetes. I'm like, I didn't know diabetes was a political affiliation. And instead of, if he was truly a Trump supporter, when he said I'm pro-life, he would have said, so when are we going to close down Planned Parenthood?
Exactly. When are we going to defend them and shut them down?
Yep, that's what a Trump supporter would have said. But instead, this guy said, and this was the one or two so-called Trump supporters of the whole night. The rest were raving lunatic Democrats. But he said, well, why did you throw me under the bus? I have diabetes, so you should have done a mask mandate lockdown and a mask mandate all over the country. You're telling me this guy's a Trump supporter? And that was the friendliest question Trump got. So we'll ask her about that. But what do you think about that? I mean, the fix is in for Biden. We know the media's in the tank. We got the debates coming up. And it's Chris Wallace and Jake Tapper from CNN. Two total douchebags, right?
Right.
And are they going to really be the first people to challenge Biden because nobody else has?
No, I don't think they will. And honestly, if you ask me, I really don't even think that we're going to see a debate. Now, I could be wrong, and I know the date's scheduled, and I know they have hosts, but I still think that they're going to find a reason to cancel these debates. I mean, can you even imagine Joe Biden going against Donald Trump in a debate? I can't.
Well, call in tomorrow during the show because I'm with Britt. I don't think this thing's going to happen.
No.
I think Biden's going to find a way to get out of it. Call us with your best Biden excuse or post here in the comments your best Biden excuse on why he won't be at the debates. Let's see that, and we'll have a prize for the winner.
I can't wait to see that.
That'll be awesome. So post your comments, and we'll talk way more about this tomorrow on the show. But we also wanted to cover some new things we have happening on the website. First of all, you can go on there and see Brittany's profile now on the website under hosts, thebuffshow.com. is where you go. And we also have a donations tab up there, and we're going to talk about real quick the difference between donations and sponsorship. So donations are for listeners that enjoy the show, no matter where you're listening from, all over the country. You can throw us $10, $15, $20, $2,000, $1 million, whatever you want to do, because the production costs are high on this show. So we appreciate listener support.
Yeah, I mean, the production costs are high, and we want to keep spreading the message for Trump supporters. We want to keep, hopefully even converting some Democrats over to the Red Party. We want to do good in the community, and we want to spread awareness on the real news, not just the fake news that you see on your television every day.
That's right, and it's mostly fake news.
Yeah, it really is.
Even on Fox News.
It really is.
We encourage The Buff Show, OAN, and Newsmax. Those are your three good sources for what's going on. So go ahead and go there. There's a donation tab right at the top. Just click that, and it'll say, hi, would you like to help out? And you just put in what you want to give. Now, sponsors. Now, we've already had some really good meetings this week, which is awesome. But Brittany and I actually go out and we try to get sponsors, and we talk to business owners. So if you're a business owner in Central Florida, and our listenership, right, is a lot of business owners, people that listen to talk radio, a lot of business owners, a lot of consumers. And so our two sponsors are very happy with the way it's going so far, but we're trying to expand the show. Your sponsorship helps, and we also combine some of that with JJC Marketing Solutions, so you actually get more than you would on a typical radio
Absolutely.
show.
Yeah, there's so many benefits to being a sponsor. It doesn't just help our, the radio show, but it helps you as well as a business owner.
Yes, indeed. I'm checking my notes, see if we have anything else to talk about. The pro-life diabetes guy, we talked about him. So contact us. There's a form on the website for sponsorships, and then tell your friends to join us on the show. During the live show tomorrow, there's a live chat, when you go to the Facebook Live. Post your comments in there. Post what excuse you think Biden's going to use to get out of the debates. So that's all. So Brittany, welcome to the Buff Show. We got great things planned ahead.
Absolutely. I am so excited to be here. Just the next few upcoming weeks are going to be great. We have some awesome guests coming on, and I can't wait to speak with them and meet them in person.
Well, we do, and you've brought on some awesome guests, but we'll wait for those announcements. It's going to be awesome. People that you know in Florida and people that you know from all over the country. So we're excited to have you join us. Call the show tomorrow. Call in. Join us online at thebuffshow.com. You can listen live there, but also listen live on Facebook. If you're not in Central Florida, but if you are, 94.9 FM, AM 950, The Answer Orlando. I'm Matt Buff, Brittany Walker. We'll see you soon. You stay smart out there.